Of Paulus letters pros Corinthius, the first, chapter 14. Be ye pursuing mindful love, and be ye zealously desiring the spiritual gifts, and even more so that ye may be prophesying. For the one speaking in a tongue is speaking not to men, but to God. For no man is understanding, and by means of Spirit he is speaking mysteries. But the one prophesying is speaking edification to men, and exhortation, and consolation. The one speaking in a tongue is edifying himself, but the one prophesying is edifying an assembly. Now I am wanting you all to be speaking with tongues, but rather that ye should be prophesying. And greater is the one prophesying than the one speaking with tongues, except he should be interpreting, that the assembly may receive edifying. But now, brothers, if I come to you speaking with tongues, what shall I profit you, unless I speak to you either by way of revelation, or of knowledge, or of prophesying, or of teaching? Even things without life, giving a voice, whether pipe or harp, if they give not a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known what is piped or harped? For if the sounding horn give an uncertain voice, who shall prepare himself for war? So also ye, unless ye utter by the tongue speech easy to be understood, how shall it be known what is spoken? For ye will be speaking into the air. There are, it may be, so many kinds of voices in the world, and no kind is without signification. If then I know not the meaning of the voice, I shall be to him that speaketh a barbarian, and he that speaketh will be a barbarian to me. So also ye, since ye are zealous of spiritual gifts, seek that ye may abound to the edifying of the assembly. For what reason let him that speaketh in a tongue pray that he may interpret? For if I pray in a tongue, my spirit prayeth, but my understanding is unfruitful. What is it then? I will pray with the spirit, and I will pray with the understanding also. I will sing with the spirit, and I will sing with the understanding also. Else if thou bless with the spirit, how shall he that filleth the place of the inexperienced say the Amen at thy giving of thanks, since he knoweth not what thou art saying? For thou verily givest thanks well, but the other is not edified. I thank the God I speak with tongues more than you all. Howbeit, in an assembly, I am desiring to speak 5 words with my understanding, that I might instruct others also, rather than a myriad words in a tongue. Brothers, be not children in mind, yet in malice be ye babies, but in mind be men. In the law it is written, by men of strange tongues and by the lips of strangers will I speak to this people, and not even thus will they hear me, saith Lord Yahweh. For what reason? Tongues are for a sign, not to them that believe, but to the unbelieving. But prophesying is for a sign, not to the unbelieving, but to them that believe. If therefore the whole assembly be assembled together, and all speak with tongues, and there come in men inexperienced or unbelieving, will they not say that ye are mad? But if all prophesy, and there come in one unbelieving or inexperienced, he is reproved by all, he is judged by all. The secrets of his heart are made manifest, and so he will fall down on his face and worship the God, declaring that the God is among you indeed. What then is it, brothers? When ye come together, each one hath a psalm, hath a teaching, hath a revelation, hath a tongue, hath an interpretation. Let all things be done to edifying. If any man speaketh in a tongue, let it be by two, or at the most three, and that in turn, and let one be interpreting. But if there be no interpreter, let him be keeping silence in an assembly, and let him be speaking to himself privately and to the God. And let the prophets speak by two or three, and let the others discern. But if a revelation be made to another sitting by, let the first be keeping silence. For ye all can prophesy one by one, that all may learn, and all may be exhorted. And prophets' spirits are being submitted to prophets. For the God is not of a disorderly commotion, but of peace. As in all the assemblies of the holy ones, let the women be being silent in the assemblies, for it is not permitted to them to be speaking, but let them be submitting themselves, as also saith the law. And if they are wanting to learn anything, let them be asking their own men at home, for it is shameful for a woman to be speaking in an assembly. Or was it from you that the word of the God went out, or came it into you alone? If anyone is thinking himself to be being a prophet or a spiritual one, let him be knowing what things I am writing to you, that they are being Lord Yahweh's command. But if anyone is being unknowing, he is being unknown. So then, my brothers, be ye zealously desiring to be prophesying, and don't be ye forbidding to be speaking by means of tongues, but let all things be happening decently and in order.